Welcome everyone to Ask Admissions. Today we are with Sarah DePugh. She is the Executive Director of Undergraduate Admissions here at Tiffin University. We're having a blast filming the college tour this week. This school is amazing in so many different ways. Let's start off with, can you talk about the uniqueness? I mean, I love the location, the student body, the relationships with professors, but can you hear from your own? I'd love to hear from your word, into the audience here of like, what makes this place so unique?
I would say our degree offerings. We're really what you would consider more of like a blue collar academic profile. We've always considered ourselves a professionalized school, and we're now seeing trends of other campuses, mostly here in Ohio, that are following our lead in that area, where you're seeing more schools that are maybe a little bit more liberal arts focused. Trying to change their curriculum to match a curriculum like ours. Most of our faculty have experience in the field, and that's where we feel like students receive the best education.
So it is. There's and can you talk about that energy between like the students and the faculty here? Because I know it's like a small ratio. You're really getting hands-on experience with the faculty.
Yeah, I mean the ratio is less than 20-1 for students. Right now we're a little heavy on the male student side. We have a large athletic following here, but it's pretty close to how many, or comparable to how many females we have on campus too. But our faculty are really engaging, and even our adjunct faculty. We're not looking to have them help teach any of our courses either, unless they have experience in the field. And then obviously the academic accolades that they need to be able to teach our students here. But for the most part, I mean, they're very engaging. They're helping students secure those internships. They're helping them with career placement. Even though we have an awesome career services office, they kind of funnel the information out to our faculty, and then our faculty will help then secure positions for our students. I mean, they're the ones with the heavy-hitting resumes that can, make a phone call here and get a student in for an interview.
I think and you don't hear about that all that much.
No.
You hear about career services and of course that, but you don't really hear a lot of the teachers. We talk about it in the episode. We're gonna talk about that, like how the professors actually get involved to help with that advancement for that student. It's so cool.
Hands-on.
And
that translates to the staff too. Very hands-on.
Yeah.
So like at the point a student applies to Tiffin, which is always the first step, my staff then kind of swarms them. We need your documents in, let's get you through the process. It's not, we don't have like a waiting period like a lot of state institutions would have. We're not receiving as many applicants as say a larger research institution would. So we're reviewing them daily. For admissions decisions, and we usually get them out within a 2-week time frame if a student is accepted or not.
Oh, that's awesome. So that's my next question. Young person out there, they're interested. They're watching this episode, or they found out about Tiffin University. Hopefully, yeah. It's like, and I want. What's their first step?
So obviously applying, we have a free online application. It's really quick and easy. We don't try to ask for too much information, but we're asking for information we need the most to make an admissions decision. We'll take an unofficial transcript for an admissions decision too, but we're sending out decisions daily. I am reviewing all students' applications. I read the essays. A lot of campuses may or may not, I don't know. But I read every essay that comes across my desk.
You read every one?
Yeah, I like to know the students.
How impressive is that? Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I like to know them ahead of time. You're not going to know much about a student based off of just where they're from, what high school they went to, and what their GPA is.
So when you apply here, Sarah's going to read your application and essay.
1,000%.
Oh,
Yep.
so cool.
I want to know who's applying to Tiffin before we make a decision.
So with all the different pieces of applying, especially you have what 30% of the students here are first generation students. I think that's a super interesting fact for everyone out there. So you must have a very clear system of helping, especially that student population, navigate this process because it's complicated.
Yeah, I have 6 admissions recruiters, and when they feel that a student's a fit for Tiffin, they're sending them right to my review, and then I make a decision for that student whether or not they can gain access as an accepted student, and then my staff then pursues them to commit to TU. So whether that means the student wants to visit campus, which is also very important. You should always visit the college campus before you make a college decision. And we offer virtual or on-campus visits, but obviously you don't get that feeling unless you're here. We want you to be here. So we will do whatever it takes to make sure that student's well informed on their admissions decision before they actually commit to TU and submitting their confirmation deposit.
That's awesome. Okay. I'm taking up a lot of your time. We appreciate this. But the final question, let's talk about the TU Dragons.
The Dragons.
The mascot.
Yes.
It might be the best mascot.
The
You know, we were
best.
talking about this before we started recording this. Is there any other, that's right, is there any other school out there that has a dragon mascot? Can you talk about that?
There's not that many, but so we didn't start as the Dragons. You can dig into our history to find out what we were probably a century ago, but about a century ago we made the decision to call ourselves the Dragons. I wasn't here obviously when that happened, even though, you know, looks can be deceiving. But no, I was not here a century ago. But you know, dragons can, because it's a mythical creature and they're very ferocious, they can pretty much be whatever you want them to be. And that's kind of like what we want our students. We want you to be what you want to be. You know, culturally, dragons are different across the board depending on what culture is perceiving
Be your own
them.
dragon.
Yeah, like so, be your own dragon,
Yeah.
and we'll take you.
Oh, that's awesome.
Green
And
gold.
guide you and get you a job. You know,
That's
it's one of
right.
the things that, you know, we talked about in the episode is just like your students are coming out very marketable. You know what I mean? Very placeable.
Yeah.
And so it's really amazing what you all are doing.
Yeah, and it's awesome office decor for whatever job that you have. Everybody's going to ask why you have a dragon in your office.
Yeah.
Now you know.
So cool. Sarah, such a pleasure.
Nice to meet
Thank
you.
you so
Yeah.
much. Watch the episode of Tiffin University. It's really fantastic. The students, the faculty, you know, it's really an amazing institution and one that we've had just a pleasure telling the story
That's
this
right.
week. So
Go
thanks a lot.
Gons.
All right. Take care. Cheers, everyone.